I'm Rob Spademan, and it's my pleasure this afternoon to orchestrate this press conference where we will introduce the 7th president of Cleveland State University. And to begin the ceremony, I'm going to ask our chairman of the Board of Trustees, Bernie Moreno, to start. And afterwards, if anybody needs to stand up with President-elect Sands, please see me or Will, and we'll take care of that. Thank you. Bernie?
Thank you, Rob, and thank you, Rob, for doing such a great job in managing the staffing of the search process. We're an integral part of the whole deal. Well, good, as Rob just said, good afternoon. My name is Bernie Moreno. I'm the chair of the board of Cleveland State University and had the pleasure of also chairing the search committee. And thank you all for being here. This is truly a historic day for Cleveland State University. So if I could control it, it would be 80 degrees and sunshine right now just on Cleveland State. It was 54 years ago that Governor-elect Rhodes and the Ohio General Assembly decided to create a new state university here in Cleveland. When CSU opened, fewer than 5,000 students were enrolled, and the campus consisted of a grand total of 3 buildings. Fast forward to the present. Today, CSU is home to 17,000 scholars. They're taught by a world-class faculty and served by dedicated staff on this dynamic 85-acre campus in the heart of downtown Cleveland, complete with 10 colleges and universities. I don't know how many buildings because we lost track. We didn't, just kidding. Student success is our top priority, and we've made some amazing strides in that area. Engaged learning combines higher education and real-world experience. We can truly say that Cleveland is our campus. Collaborations with world-class hospitals, Fortune 500 companies, outstanding cultural institutions, and other partners extend into Cleveland, in the classrooms, into Cleveland itself. And CSU is ranked among the very best universities in the nation when it comes to providing upward mobility and conducting impactful research. Everybody, if you haven't seen it, should look at the Brookings Institute study that ranked us 18th in the United States and #1 in Ohio on that critical measure of upward mobility with world-class research. No doubt about it, we've come a long way over the past 5 decades. In that time, CSU has only had 6 presidents. Today, I'm here to announce the 7th president of Cleveland State University, Harlan M. Sands. An exhaustive national search, and I mean emphasis on the word exhaustive, led us to Harlan Sands, and a vote this morning by the Board of Trustees unanimously made it official. In this highly regarded and widely respected higher education leader, I'm confident that we found the very best person to take the lead in writing the next chapter in CSU's remarkable history. President-elect Sands has nearly 2 decades experience as an administrator and faculty member at urban research universities. In fact, he commented to me that he thought he was getting old because the board chair was younger than him. Although it's only by a little bit. It's only by a little bit. He has a proven track record of advancing academic excellence, elevating faculty endeavors, championing research, and aligning strategies and operations to meet the emerging needs of higher education into the 21st century. President-elect Sands comes to us from one of the best business schools in the world, the Wharton School of Business at the University of Pennsylvania. And despite that my son did not get admitted to that school, we still continued forward. He currently serves as Vice Dean of Finance and Administration, Chief Financial Officer, and a Chief Administrative Officer. And I want everybody here to reflect on that. Harlan came to us from the #1 business school in the world. And I think we'll be sitting here not too distant future talking about the #1 urban university in the United States, and it'll be Cleveland State. He previously served as a Senior Vice President of Finance and Administration, Chief Financial Officer, and Chief Operating Officer, a position he created at the University of Louisville. From 2007 to 2014, he was a Vice Provost for Administration and Quality Improvement at the University of Alabama's campus in Birmingham. At Florida International University from 1999 to 2007, he held a variety of positions, including faculty member of the Department of Criminal Justice, Assistant Dean and Associate Dean of the College of Health and Urban Affairs, Executive Director of the Applied Research Center, and Associate Vice President of Research. His credentials are truly impeccable. And the through line on his resume is one word: action. Simply put, Harlan Sands is a leader who knows how to get things done. At the heart of all he has accomplished, you'll find a passion for team building, a relentless pursuit of innovation, and the deepest possible sense of integrity. Cleveland State University and Cleveland can look forward to great things he will accomplish here. Before he embarked on his distinguished career in higher education, President-elect Sands served more than a decade in the United States Navy. He received 2 Naval Commendation Medals during Operation Desert Storm and later was appointed a regional director of the Naval Research Intelligence Program. He also served as an assistant public defender in the city of Miami. He earned a bachelor's degree in economics from the Wharton School of Business, an MBA with a major in finance from George Washington University, and a JD degree from George Mason University. On a personal note, one of the things that really makes me know that we have an amazing president in Harlan is he's here with his family. They're here to support him. And I think not only did we hire one amazing president, but we got a bonus of an amazing spouse in Lynn and 2 absolutely amazing kids in Samson and AJ. Let's give them a round of applause. We're so happy to have them here, and it's reflective of what Northeast Ohio and Cleveland is all about, which is family. You'll hear from the man of the hour in just a moment, but before we go any further, on behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, actually on behalf of Northeast Ohio, I want to take this opportunity to express my deep gratitude to number 6, CSU President Ronald Berkman, for his inspirational leadership of this institution over the last 9 years. Thank you, Ron. Without his transformative leadership, CSU simply would not be the best-in-class university that it is today. I also need to thank a few others. Thank you to the hardworking members of the Presidential Search Committee. Specifically want to point out the faculty members that served in that committee. We had 4 incredibly dedicated faculty members that provided invaluable commentary. No surprise, did incredible amounts of research, kept everybody on their toes, made sure they did their hard level of research, and when they spoke at these search committee meetings, the entire room went quiet and listened to their feedback. I'd also like to point out something that everybody who teaches and works here at CSU knows, which is we had 2 members of that search committee that were students. And when they spoke, from my perspective, it was one of those things that just encouraged me and really pushed me forward on this search because we have such amazing, amazing students here at Cleveland State University. And one of them's here with us, Sierra Davidson, who is absolutely a rock star. And let me just tell you, you want to become her friend because one way or another, she will rule maybe the entire world. So Sierra, great job. Thank you. We were determined to find the best qualified to lead CSU into the future, and the same goes for our search firm. I want to thank Wheelis Partners, particularly JR, Michael Wheelis, and Lisa Marks. And last but not least, thanks to everyone in the campus community and the community at large who provided invaluable feedback during the search process. Your input focused our efforts and ultimately resulted in the most successful possible outcome. So, you didn't come here to hear me. So without further ado, it is truly my honor and my privilege to welcome to all of you the 7th president of Cleveland State University, Harlan M. Sands. Come on up, Harlan.
Well, thank you, Bernie, and thank you for that generous introduction, as well as for the incredible support that you've shown me over the past few weeks and my families, both you and Bridget. I also want to thank you for your very generous gift last week to the university. Really looking forward to helping you advance that cause. Let me also express my deepest appreciation to the Cleveland State University Board of Trustees for entrusting me with what is truly the opportunity of a lifetime. Dan, David, Tom, David, June, Deborah, Steve, Len, and our 2 students, John and Sierra. You did a really fantastic job. Your collective passion made a huge impression on me and my family, and for that I am grateful. Many thanks also to the Presidential Search Committee for creating a sense of excitement around this wonderful opportunity. I am honored and humbled to be the next president of this great institution. Thank you. To the students, faculty, and staff of Cleveland State University, I look forward to becoming a part of what you have created here. I already have a strong sense of how special this campus is, the feeling you get when you walk through it, the nationally recognized commitment to student success, the world-class faculty and staff that are all in when it comes to fulfilling the university's mission. President Berkman, forgive me, Bernie's already made this statement, but I'm going to repeat it. Some universities provide opportunities for upward mobility. Some universities conduct impactful research, but very few excel at both of these things. CSU is one of them, and if you don't know it and you've flown into Cleveland's airport, there's a big sign that says that Cleveland is ranked 18th at this important criteria. This is a place where students' lives and their knowledge is expanded, and I can't wait to be a part of it. This will be a tough act to follow. President Ron Berkman has done a fantastic job establishing CSU as a best-in-class urban research university. His leadership over the past 9 years has generated forward momentum that has advanced the university's reputation, not just regionally, but across the country. I have seen personally the respect that Ron garners on a national level for his tireless advocacy on the importance of CSU's mission in our changing world. So, Ron, thank you. I also want to give you another round of applause for all of your work. In the coming days and months, I look forward to getting to know all of you. I look forward to engaging the CSU community as we look forward together. Here is my commitment to the trustees, the students, the faculty, and the staff of Cleveland State University, as well as to the citizens of Ohio. Number one, I will work tirelessly for the CSU community. As a firm believer in the concept of servant leadership, I will do my best to learn about the needs of this campus and use that to fuel and forge a common vision to make us all successful. Two, I will work tirelessly on behalf of CSU's students, faculty, and staff to help us collectively achieve the common goals and perform at the highest possible levels. Number three, I will set a high bar for integrity and mutual trust in everything we do together. Number four, I will commit to building upon CSU's already strong reputation among our various stakeholders, state, regional, local governments, the Cleveland business community, alumni, donors, so that supporting CSU in any way possible, whether it be time, money, or words of support, become as natural as living and breathing. Translating commitment into action is really what I enjoy the most. In the words of Thomas Edison, vision without execution is hallucination. So I have spent the better part of my career building teams around core missions, putting talent in the right places, creating environments which achieve difficult objectives, and that is what drives me, and that is what I really look forward to doing here at CSU. I'm really, really excited. I'm looking forward to coming on board. Let me also say a few things about Cleveland. So from my first visit here almost 10 years ago, I've always been impressed with the city, its people, and its energy. This is a remarkable city with a rich multicultural heritage, a proud history of innovation, multiple industries, an enviable quality of life, complete with a variety of natural resources and cultural amenities second to none. The success of this university and Cleveland are inextricably linked, and understanding how to best drive future growth of this region with talented graduates will be high on our list of objectives. Over the course of my career, I've had the privilege to serve at 4 other urban serving institutions, and as far as I can see, the relationship between Cleveland State and the city of Cleveland is truly something special. I pledge to do everything in my power to nurture this unique symbiosis. Finally, I'd like to thank my wife of 17 years, Lynn, and my boys, Samson and AJ. Linny, it's been quite a ride so far. The best is yet to come. I know all of you will very quickly realize how special my family is when you get to meet them. I am truly, truly blessed. Once again, thank you for the faith and confidence you've placed in me. I can't wait to become part of the CSU family. Thank you very much.
So I'd like Bernie and Harlan to join me up here. We have time for a few questions if anybody has them.
Channel 19. In terms of where Cleveland State University is now, how soon do you see your vision being implemented and bearing some fruit?
Well, that question only took 10 seconds before it got asked. So I think learning from the folks that are here and understanding what the challenges are, spending time with the board and President Berkman is one of the obviously first priorities of mine. So it would be a little premature to go into how we see the transition going. I will again repeat that I'm committed to spending the appropriate amount of time to learn the institution from the ground up, and we'll work on these things together. Did you want to?
I'll just add, one of the other initiatives that we have is that we've asked 3 constituent groups, the faculty, led by perfect person to lead that, Professor Vicky Carpenter, Gallagher, the Irish in my head, led by Vicky Gallagher. And what the faculty is doing is putting together a list of 3 priorities for the president. We also have our amazing student council president doing the same thing from the student perspective, and then we had Stephanie McHenry, our CFO, doing that from the administrative perspective. So the idea is that when Harlan starts, the entire community will have given him their priorities from their perspective, and then that they can embark on his vision for the university.
Anybody else? If not, I thank you. They'll be up here. If you need a stand-up or something, please grab Will in the back and we'll make that happen. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Appreciate it.